Hey there, and welcome to Unstuck Yourself with Numerology. My name's Ann Perry, and I'm a professional numerologist. And I discovered numerology at a time when I was feeling extremely stuck in my life, or at least shortly afterwards. It was about 2003 when I realized I was in a very, very dark place. I felt directionless. I felt stuck. I felt unhappy in my marriage. I felt trapped in my job. There was no end in sight. It was awful. Maybe some of you can relate to this, and maybe that's why you're here today. But a few years later, I started to feel a little bit better. I could see the light at the end of the tunnel, and life was starting to improve. So I was introduced to numerology. A friend gave me a book, and I just started reading. And what I discovered was that I could look back to 2003 and I can reflect upon a year that I'd gone through, and it showed up like a big fat red flag on my chart. And it said, Ann Perry, you're going to go into a bit of a difficult phase here at this time, and guess what? 12 months later, you'll be out of it. Now listen to me. If somebody had told me that there was a light at the end of this tunnel when I was in it, I would have gone through it much easier. But I suffered a lot of pain, as I have only a belief to believe that you guys are feeling it too. So by exploring my chart, by using some really simple techniques, looking at the personal year that I was in, looking at how my birth name was affecting my experience during that time, I learned so much about myself. And I just felt so grateful that I now was presented with a tool that I could have a little bit of a heads up. You know, I can look and say, uh-oh, here it is again, going through it, going to feel a little bit stuck. It's okay. I can see when the ending point is. Because guess what, guys? Life is all about cycles. Just because you're feeling a little bit stuck right now does not mean to say that you're stuck forever. You're choosing to feel stuck for now, okay? So in this course, we're going to be looking at 5 reasons that you might be feeling stuck. We're going to look at 5 ways to get you unstuck. We're also going to be looking at how numerology can help you. So I'm so delighted that you've decided to take this journey with me. I'm so excited to be sharing with you what I've learned. I teach what it is I've learned, and I've learned that I've got to teach what it is I've learned. So I know that might sound convoluted, but at the end of the day, I teach off my sleeve. Everything I teach is very relevant because I've gone through it personally, and I try to make it very relatable to you. So I hope you'll enjoy this. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll talk to you on the other side.